Top 10 Best Luxury Cars to Buy in 2023. Some car companies perceive luxury as being ostentatious, loud and large, but here we know that true luxury cars are made from the finest materials, feature the latest on-board technology, and deliver the most refined experience for passengers. In previous decades, the luxury car segment has been synonymous with saloons, but these days there's an increasing choice of premium SUVs on sale, too, meaning the competition for the title of Best Luxury Car has never been tougher. The main factor when evaluating luxury cars is exactly how much luxury you get for your money. The best luxury models come with plush seats covered in soft leather, while even rear seat passengers can expect electric adjustment, massage options, and maybe even a recline function. There will be legroom to spare and the kind of in-car entertainment that used to be the preserve of first-class transatlantic flights, with high-end audio and visual systems that can be tailored to any requirement. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more videos. 1. Bentley Flying Spur. Luxury and performance are qualities synonymous with Bentley motor cars, and the Flying Spur is the brand's small four-door limousine. It uses an extended version of the Continental GT Coupe's platform, and comes with the choice of a V6 plug-in hybrid, a 4.0-liter V8, or a 6.0-liter W12 engine. No matter which engine you choose, this 2-ton-plus saloon delivers a sub-5-second 0 to 62 miles per hour time. Naturally, the W12 offers the highest top speed at 207 miles per hour. The Flying Spur offers majestic levels of refinement, and it's so well insulated and refined that even the roar of the twin-turbo 6.0-liter W12 engine is merely an underlying soundtrack. As with all Bentleys, the Flying Spur is beautifully finished inside with the finest wood and leather trim, so occupants can be carried in supreme comfort at high speeds. Bentley's Mulliner customization program also means you can have your Flying Spur specified to your every whim. 2. Range Rover. The new 5th-generation Range Rover somehow manages to improve on the old model by offering up a wider range of powertrains, increased comfort, and impressive onboard technology. As ever, the Range Rover is just as capable on a cross-continent motorway journey as it is plowing through a muddy field, and while it's bigger than ever, it's also surprisingly nimble. With the extra height the Range Rover has over its rivals, it feels truly massive in the back, and the standard fit air suspension on the new model, that lowers the car to 8 access, is a helpful touch considering it's so tall. Although there's a twin-turbocharged V8 option, for true serenity the plug-in hybrid variant can run in silent electric-only mode for up to 70 miles. 3. Mercedes S-Class. The long-serving S-Class still offers one of the most refined and relaxing driving experiences on sale. Vibrations through the pedals and steering wheel are non-existent, and even at motorway speeds you won't hear any wind or tire roar. You float along, unaware of the imperfections in the road surface, as the Mercedes simply soaks up the lumps and bumps as if they were never there to begin with. Add to this engine so quiet you will regularly be convinced the start-stop system is cut in a silky smooth 9-speed automatic gearbox, and you have the ultimate luxury combination. The S500 MATIC version uses a 3.0-liter, 6-cylinder petrol engine, producing 429 bhp, which is good enough to propel it from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 4.9 seconds. Even the 282 bhp S350 diesel is capable of a decent 6.4 seconds sprint time and a 155 miles per hour maximum speed. There is no surprise that the long-wheelbase model is all about the rear seat, which comes with enough legroom to kick back and watch other road users drive past in their lesser vehicles. Should even that be too stressful, the seats come with heating and massaging features to take comfort up another notch. 4. BMW 7 Series. The exterior design of the new 7 Series might not be to everyone's taste, but where a luxury car needs to deliver is on the inside and mainly in the back seats. Of course, up front there's the impressive 12.3 inches and 14.9 inches curved display nabbed from the iX, but in the rear a whopping 31.3 inches screen awaits, folding down from the headlining. It's also possible to spec a 36-speaker, 1,965 watt-hours and Wilkins Diamond sound system. There's much more to the latest 7 Series than just technology. BMW's merino leather features as standard in the cabin and is available in 5 different colors. Alternatively, you can choose the leather-like Veganza trim as a no-cost option. There's even a BMW individual option made from a merino leather and cashmere combination. For those seeking a quiet powertrain, the all-electric i7 will be a blessing with its 388-mile maximum range. But upcoming plug-in hybrid versions of the 7 Series should be highly refined too. Both PHEV offerings come with a 197 bhp electric motor combined with an inline-6 turbocharged petrol engine. The 750EX drive offers 486 bhp and 700 Nm of torque, which should be enough to make overtaking lesser cars a dog. But if you want to embarrass sports cars in your luxury limo, the 760EX drive packs 563 bhp and 800 Nm. '5. RollsRoyce Ghost. When it comes to luxury and refinement, the new RollsRoyce Ghost delivers in spades. There are only 2 parts carried over from the previous model: the spirit of ecstasy that sits atop the bonnet, and the umbrellas hidden within the doors. The Ghost is based on Rolls-Royce's latest aluminum chassis that it calls its architecture of luxury. It's new to the Ghost, but can also be found beneath the Cullinan SUV, flagship Phantom, and even the all-electric Spectre. Although perhaps a little less conspicuous than its Phantom sibling, the Ghost is still 5 meters long and 2.5 tons in weight, so it could hardly be called understated. You shouldn't have to worry about merging from slip roads. Its 6.75-liter V12 petrol engine produces 563 bhp, which allows a 0 to 62 miles per hour time of 4.8 seconds and a 155 miles per hour top speed. '6. Bentley Continental GT. The Bentley Continental GT may be built on Porsche Panamera underpinnings, but that is in no way a bad thing, as both cars feature in this top 10 list. The only 2-door on our list, this is a luxury grand touring coupe that will not break a sweat when being driven across continents, hence the name. Power is plentiful too, with the choice of either a 525 bhp V8 or 626 bhp W12 engine. The interior is a treat for anyone lucky enough to sit inside, with inspiration taken from the wings of the Bentley badge. The dashboard, for example, wings majestically out from the central console, before continuing into the door trims, circling the occupants with a ring of wood and leather. Along with the lavish design, the cabin features an array of technology including bang-up-to-date infotainment and safety systems. There's also a bundle of new chassis tech that helps give the Continental GT its great driver feeling on the road. As with the Flying Spur and Bentayga, Bentley also updated the Continental GT's trim level range to include the Azure model, which adds a suite of driver assistance features, air purifiers, and 22-way front seat adjustment. '7. RollsRoyce Phantom. There's no doubt that the Phantom is an incredible car. It's powered by a 6.75-liter V12 petrol engine, which produces 563 bhp and a satisfying 900 Nm of torque. This allows you to plant your right foot and accelerate from a standstill to 62 miles per hour in 5.3 seconds and onto a limited top speed of 155 miles per hour. The price is suitably large to go with the Rolls Grand dimensions and 21 or 22 inches wheels, as the least you can expect to pay is north of £300,000. So much as look at the options list and you will find that figure heading beyond the £400,000 mark. On the road it is unbelievably quiet and comfortable, as you would expect, but should you find yourself in the driver's seat, you will have a mixture of features to make sure you enjoy your time there. Firstly, there is 4-wheel steering to aid in low-speed maneuvers and high-speed stability. Then there is the air suspension and active roll management to prevent unwanted lurching of the body through the corners, all of which make this enormous car a lot easier to keep under control. '8. Porsche Panamera. The current Panamera has been around since 2016, but a facelift in 2021 kept it feeling as fresh as ever. With an Estate Sport Turismo version now available, your dog can savor the luxury too. Like the Porsche 911, the Panamera is a masterclass in evolution ahead of revolution when it comes to its development. While it hasn't been around anywhere near as long, it's clear that the latest Panamera is a logical progression from its predecessor. Thankfully, that means it looks more appealing than the original. The lines have been smoothed out, yet the 911 styling cues remain, while the driving experience has been enhanced to boost its range of ability. It's just as driver-focused as before, so it's a pleasure to drive quickly, and it has performance by the bucket load. But the air suspension can be switched to comfort mode at the press of a button to keep back seat occupants comfortable and unruffled. As before, there are standard and S models, rear and four-wheel drive is available, and there are also e-hybrid, turbo, Turbo S, and GTS models to choose from. Whatever model you choose, the Panamera will be able to conquer long journeys with ease. 9. Bentley Bentayga. The Bentayga may be criticized for driving a bit like a top-spec Audi Q7, but it is still an incredibly well-polished car that puts in a strong claim to be one of the most luxurious SUVs on the market. The British marque went big with its first attempt at an SUV, with the first edition models released at launch costing well over £200,000. To ensure that the Bentayga is up to standard when behind the wheel, it is based on the same MLB architecture in which the Q7 and Porsche Cayenne are built upon. Should you wish to take advantage of Bentley's most potent powertrain for the SUV, you can opt for a 6.0-liter W12 that pumps out 626 bhp and 900 Nm of torque. The launch of the Bentayga EWB added 180 mm to the SUV's length, which all came behind the B-pillar for the benefit of rear passengers. Bentley's airline seat specification is much more comfortable than it sounds, with it able to make tiny adjustments in the seat to support your posture and keep rear passengers relaxed. 10. Mercedes EQS. The Mercedes S-Class has long been seen by many as a staple of luxury cars, so when the all-electric EQS was first announced, all eyes were on it to see if it could deliver the same high standards into a new market. This pressure was only increased with the arrival of newcomer EV rivals like the Lucid Air. Fortunately for Mercedes, it really has managed to deliver on these great expectations. The EQS meets all of the luxury car essentials. It's spacious, stylish, comfortable, and absolutely loaded with tech. Although many of the top features are optional extras, the EQS can be spec'd with a large range of features such as a Burmester surround sound system, active ambient lighting, remote parking, massaging seats, and even the brand's air balance system, which features an air ionizer and diffuser fragrances around the cabin. The EQS doesn't just impress on the luxury front, either, as it boasts brilliant battery range, thanks to a huge 107.8 kWh battery and aerodynamic design. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to this channel.